going on, y'all? Welcome to Meat Cranium Barbecue Review. Today, I'm doing something really cool. I'm making you this. It's a leg of lamb. However, I'm gonna do it, I guess you would consider it Cuban style. All right, now I know there's gonna be a bunch of guys out there and gals that's gonna say, that's not Cuban style, that's not Cuban style. You know what, I don't care. It's my version of Cuban style. So, authentic guy can go ahead and post what authentic is and everything else. However, I'm gonna do it my version, which is mojo. So I'll make a mojo leg of lamb. Now, I could very well make my own mojo, but why would I wanna make my own mojo when I can use a fine product like Goya? Look at that. I'm gonna use these fine Goya products today. I kinda heard recently that AOC and Nancy Pelosi have been getting on to the CEO of the Goya products brand. They've been trying to boycott it. Some of your celebrities are coming out trying to boycott, Goya products. Well, I'm here to tell you, to the CEO, hey buddy, I'm for hire, man. I will be more than glad to work for your company, work for you, and also promote these great and fine Goya products. Now, could I make a mojo myself? Of course I can. But you know what? Goya, you got my vote. Let's do it. All right, so there's the leg of lamb. It's partially boneless. It's got a bone right here, and it runs through right here. But this part right here is all boneless, so that's gonna be kind of nice. Let me take it out of here real quick. I'm gonna chop some of this fat off right here. This loose fat, it's not gonna serve me any good. So cut some of this off. Really don't need this. All right, here we go. So now we have the lamb here. What you want to do is take like a sharp object. I'm just going to use the hook I used with my Oklahoma Joe Bronco. I'm just going to go here. I'm just going to poke some holes all the way down deep inside there with it. That's so that marinade can get down inside there. Just going to poke this thing all over the place. You can even use like a temp probe too. This is kind of wide and it's kind of big, so it gives bigger holes. So the marinade will go through better, penetrate. Now comes time for the magic. Time to use Mojo by Goya. And just for backup, in case I didn't have enough, I have 2 bottles of Mojo in here. Okay, flip this over. I'll get the other side. I'm gonna season this before I put it onto the grill. I'm gonna put this back into the fridge. I'm gonna let it sit there I'm gonna sit in the fridge now for probably about at minimal 4 hours. Right now it's nice early in the morning, so I should have plenty of time for this to soak. Ideally, you can do it overnight. I'm just gonna do it for a couple hours, and that marinade should penetrate that meat good enough where I don't have to worry about it. This stuff smells so wonderful. Goya, I love this stuff. Awesome. All right, I'll be back in, I don't know, I guess 4 or 5 hours. So right now I've got it set at 350 degrees. And about to put this lamb on. It's been about 5 hours. I've let the lamb rest for 1 hour, and I'm going to put it on. But I'm gonna do a little bit of prep real quick. All right, so right there's the lamb. You can tell that the color has changed because of all that citrus and that mojo it's been soaking in there, so it changed the color of the lamb. And also, what I'm going to be putting with it today, I'm going to season it with some Goya adobo. This is going to be a nice Goya themed cook today. Just going to put a little bit of this because there's quite a bit of salt on it, so I'm not going to put a whole lot, just a little bit. Alright, so this has been sitting out now for an hour right now. I'm waiting for the SPIDER22 to come up to temperature, and as soon as it comes up to 350 degrees, I'm putting that on. Oh yeah, one more thing. Since this side over here is boneless, I went ahead, I took some butcher's twine, and I tied it up to keep that all together so it kind of tries to cook a little bit more evenly. But then when I go to slice it, I'll just go ahead and just cut that all off, or I just might leave it the way it is. I don't know. But yeah, I went ahead and twined that all together to keep it all together. Alrighty, SPIDER22 is almost up to temp. Okay, so the SPIDER22 is right around 440 degrees. If you get yourself a SPIDER22, don't be alarmed because it will do that. It'll shoot past, like way past its intended goal, but then it'll come back down and settle back down. Let's get the lamb on now. I'm gonna go with pat side down, using of course, my good old faithful Inkbird to monitor the temperatures. There we go. All right, looking for internal temperature of right about 135, 130, 135. And then I'm gonna be putting the mojo in here, gonna heat it up. I'm gonna be basting the lamb with the mojo. I'm cooking it to a medium rare. You guys can actually cook it to where it's almost like a brisket, where it's almost like pulled apart, but I'm gonna call it done. That is freaking beautiful. That's done in my book. Gonna tent this, just let it rest. All right, there we go. I'm gonna come back in maybe 20, 30 minutes and cut into it. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, letting it rest. It's released some juices. Go ahead and cut these twine, butcher's twine up. Check that out. How beautiful that is. Man, that's nice. It's about a medium cut, a medium cook. I like to cut it up nice and thin. I like to get the mojo on it. Just adds another layer of flavor on there. That is going to be so delicious. Oh my goodness, look at that. Time for my favorite part, the taste test. All right, y'all, so lamb can be cooked a couple of different ways, actually in many different ways. You can either skewer it up and grill it. You can slice it up into steaks and grill it. You can do it with like a mojo. You can put it into a crock pot. There's many things you can do with it. You can actually make it like a brisket or even like like pulled pork. You can like where it shreds apart. This right here, I wanted to slice it and do with the mojo and cook it to about a medium, right here, there. Tender, great. This is super simple. Don't be scared to do lamb. A lot of people are intimidated to do lamb because they think it's complicated. Lamb is not complicated. It's freaking easy. I want y'all to go out and buy some Goya products. Anyhow, like, subscribe. I'll see you next week. Ciao.